Welcome to the Crux Post daily update. Please share and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Let's start with headlines. PM Modi joins Trump's networking platform Truth Social. Prime Minister Narendra Modi joined Truth Social, a social media platform owned by Trump Media and Technology Group, on Monday, signaling his close bond with US President Donald Trump. Modi's debut on Truth Social came on a day when Trump shared the YouTube link of the Prime Minister's podcast with Lex Fridman on his social media handle. Delighted to be on Truth Social, looking forward to interacting with all the passionate voices here and engaging in meaningful conversations in the times to come, the Prime Minister wrote in his first post on the platform. Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw said, Indian Railways in sound financial condition. COVID losses recovered. Indian Railways financials are in good condition with continuous improvement efforts underway, Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw informed the Rajya Sabha on Monday. ED conducts search on entities linked to George Soros in Bengaluru. Authorities stated that the searches were being conducted under the Foreign Exchange Management Act (FEMAA) and involved OSF as well as certain international human rights organizations. Uttar Pradesh police denies permission for Sambal's Neja Mela, held in honor of Somnath temple attacker, name Ghazi. The UP police have pointed to public opposition to the event, which commemorates Syed Salar Masood Ghazi, who is believed to have been involved in the plundering of the Somnath temple in Gujarat. Now it's time to stop all these nonsense. We are celebrating festivals for those who destroyed our culture. Please comment. Strict laws against illegal conversions. Home Minister Chhattisgarh vows action against malafide NGOs. Government in Chhattisgarh is planning to introduce a strict law to tackle the issue of illegal conversions. State Home Minister Vijay Sharma announced on Monday, 17 March. Former Minister Chandrakar alleged that non-governmental organizations, NGOs, formed for purposes like health, education and social work are getting funds from abroad and using the money for religious conversion work. There are many such NGOs in the state which are registered on religious basis and are also getting funds from abroad. 9 out of 19 registered institutions in Bastar district and 15 out of 18 institutions in Jashpur district are being run by Christian missionaries. 3 arrested with drugs in Jharkhand's Palamu district. 3 persons were arrested with brown sugar in Jharkhand's Palamu district. Their vehicle was intercepted during a checking at the Mangardaha Valley in Chainpur police station area on Monday night. Apart from brown sugar worth Rs 12.4 lakh, police seized Rs 8.89 lakh in cash from them. 6.5 lakh worth of ganja seized from abandoned tempo in Thane. The police became suspicious upon spotting the tempo parked on the side of the road without any sign of the driver or owner. Upon inspecting the vehicle, they discovered a large quantity of ganja hidden inside, estimated to be worth Rs 6.52 lakh. The police immediately seized the vehicle and the contraband. The authorities have launched an investigation to identify the owner and driver of the tempo. Amritsar police busts a cross-border drug cartel by arresting Dharminder Singh alias Sonu and recovers 8.084 kg heroin. Arrested person was in touch with cross-border narco smugglers and was using the Ajnala sector for drone dropping of consignments. Recovery: 8.084 kg heroin and 1 pistol, 30 bore with 5 live cartridges. An FIR under the NDPS and Arms Act has been registered at Majita police station. Pakistani terrorist killed in operation by joint security forces in J&K. A Pakistani terrorist was killed in an operation by a joint security forces team in J&K's Kupwara district. The terrorist was identified as Safiullah, a resident of Pakistan who was active for a long time. Curfew in parts of Nagpur after violence amid Aurangzeb tomb. A curfew has been imposed in several areas of Nagpur after violence broke out over a call to move the tomb of Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb out of Maharashtra. Nagpur Police Commissioner Ravinder Kumar Singhal has issued a notice under Section 163 of the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita. It states that the curfew applies to Kotwali, Ganeshpet, Tehsil, Lakadganj, Pachpauli, Shantinagar, Sakkardara, Nandanvan, Imamwada, Yashodharanagar, and Kapilnagar police station areas. The restrictions will remain in place till further notice. EAM Jaishankar on Kashmir at Raisina Dialogue said that attacker and victim put on par the longest standing illegal occupation of a territory after World War II has been experienced by India in Kashmir, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar said on Tuesday. Jaishankar batted for establishing a strong and fair United Nations as he raised concerns over historical injustices in dealing with certain issues. Citing Pakistan's illegal occupation of Kashmir, the minister said the attacker and the victim were clubbed under the same bracket. Bhagavad Gita teaches me strength and peace, says Tulsi Gabbard, US Director of National Intelligence. Tulsi Gabbard expressed her deep admiration for India, describing it as a place where she always feels at home. During her visit, she spoke about her fondness for Indian culture, cuisine, and spirituality, highlighting the influence of the Bhagavad Gita in her life.